Hello, it's Dan Webster here. I'm the head professional at St Anne's Old Links Golf Club, and today I thought I'd have a nice little comparison. We've got the battle of the low spinners. So we've got Rogue, Sub-Zero, Mizuno's new ST180 low spinner. Still got the wrapper on it. I need to take that off before I hit it. And I've also got my M3 driver set with low spins. Let's have a look at Rogue. Let's see how it performs. First off, it's a low spinning head. I've got the weight set to heavy weight at the front, light at the back. We know about the Rogue technology. It's got jailbreak, hourglass jailbreak. It's coming off hot. Let's just see how it performs though. First thing I'll do is hit a few shots out here and see what I like about the flight. If it gives me the flight I'm looking for with the driver. Then after we've done that with these three, we'll head back into the studio and get some numbers, get a bit of data, okay? So, battle of the low spinners. First off, we're gonna go with Rogue. That wasn't bad. Definitely low spin. That's a piercing flight. You can see that ball launching and not really getting much height on it. Let's hit this one up in the air a little bit more. Oh, that's beautiful. That is low spinning. That is going like a bullet, like that, straight away. Some nice strikes there as well. Quite centered strikes. Can you make that out? So next up is going to be Mizuno, the new ST180, brand new. It's that new, I'm even having to take the wrapper off it. Mizuno clubs, Mizuno drivers, for me, have never performed that great. However, we're hearing some great reports about this. It's got a forged face, low weighting, weight taken out of the top of the club again, just as all these clubs have. More forgiving, so low and forward weighting, all designed for low spin. Interestingly, on the ST, there's no movable options, okay? Just the neck sleeve, obviously, and there's quite a few changes to do there. But let's see how it performs. Okay, that sits beautifully behind the ball. We've gone with a 10 size shaft. Again, is it going to give us that bullet flight? I've launched that quite a lot higher. It's definitely got no spin, definitely got no spin on it. Love the launch, love the flight. That's better. Best one out of the lot. Or even a little club twirl on that one, we like that. Strikes on there, a little bit high, one of them, but take that. Okay, and now M3, and this is the M3 set with low spin setting. This is the driver I'm currently using at the moment. Do like the way the M3 sits, nice and forgiving. Again, tensile blue shaft in it. What's going to happen to this? Oh, again, you can see that flight just piercing, bullet flight away. Final shot. Just remember to turn your shoulders. It's a bit cold, the body's stiffening up. Turn back, turn through. That's the best strike that I can hit that. I love those flights. So again, not sure if you can see on the screen, but we're getting quite a penetrating ball flight. So the only way we can really tell is by going back inside, looking at the numbers on the launch monitor. Okay, so we're back in the warmth of the studio. I'm going to use the ball that I play, which is TP5. We've got GC2 HMT. Going to hit a few shots now and look at the numbers and see, despite the flights, I liked the flight of each one of them there. I think we've got one high one with the Mizuno, but each one looked low spinning. Let's see if they really are. This is the only way to tell. Yes, you might see a good flight out on the range or on the course, but if you want to know your numbers, spend some time with your pro or a coach, your custom fitter, using a piece of equipment like this, and it'll tell you exactly what's happening to that ball. So first up, we're going to go with Rogue. We did this on the range. Okay, so Rogue. Yeah, that felt good. Again, definitely low spinning. You can just feel it, you can see it. I'll only be able to tell really when we look at the numbers in a second. Let's have another go. Nice hit again. That's not bad, pretty accurate for me as well, nice and straight. We're going to expect some low spin there. Launch was a little bit low, so I might need to address that. Let's change over now to Mizuno. So these are the actual first shots I've hit with the Mizuno today, the ST180. This is our custom fit club, and it looks absolutely stunning behind the ball, but it does look a little bit toed in. I really do like the finish on that. A little bit toey strike there, so that might affect the spin a bit. Lost my balance and fraction, you might have seen that. It's more solid. It's a bit more like my flight, just turning again a little bit too much. That's something that I'm working on in my swing at the moment. Okay, nice hit though. So we're going to go now to the club I'm actually gaming at the moment, which is the M3 driver. And I do have the setting, you can see it there, I'll have a look closer in a minute, low spin, both weights forward. This is designed to give me as much run as possible. I'm here on a links golf course. I want high launch, low spin. Again, my bad shot's that left, and when I look down at M3, the toe sits open, so it just says to me it shouldn't go as far left. I do like seeing that. See how it performs. Again, nice strike, maybe, possibly a little bit off the bottom of the club. Okay, so we'll take those now. Let's have a little look over at these numbers, see how they're performing. Notice that, you know, my ball shape is a little bit right to left, fair enough. I've hit all three clubs pretty similar strikes, I've got to say. As I sat down to each one of them, personal preference for me, I like the toe sitting back on the twist face M3 here. Just looks like the face is a bit open, which kind of tells me I'm not going to hit it left. Despite that, I can still hit it left, obviously. Okay, the simplest thing I can do here is do a little compare. So heading over to here, so we'll look at all three clubs. So we've got Rogue, Mizuno and TaylorMade. The Rogue is blue, Mizuno is the green line, and the TaylorMade is the red. Okay, so what we can see straight away, Rogue launch is a little bit lower for me. Well, I did see that out on the practice ground, to be fair. Ball speed on each of them is averaging at 144, 144, and then 145 with the TaylorMade. Very, very similar. Launch angle, very similar. Notice in the spin game, okay, backspin, Rogue Sub-Zero, 1759. It's definitely the lowest spinning. Mizuno ST180, 2138, and then the highest spinning, 2329, is the TaylorMade M3. What we can see there, the flights are very similar with Mizuno and TaylorMade. A little bit less spin. What that equates to, they're all carrying a similar distance. The Sub-Zero's got a bit more run out, okay, so it's gone out to 270. With that lower spin, we'll do that. The TaylorMade in the middle there at 266, and the total for the Mizuno at 262. Now let me just stress something to you. If you go low spin, you're going to give away a little bit of forgiveness. And I did that last year. I was using Epic Sub-Zero for a while. The good one went out there, but the bad one was so bad it was not worth the good one. Now when I look at these set of numbers here, I'll probably go with the, well, I am using the M3 at the minute. It's got a little bit more spin, but I'm still getting good distance. If my spin rate was above 2.4, 2.5, I'd probably be a bit concerned for me, because I do need that low spin. I need that little bit of distance. But when that spins down like Rogue Sub-Zero's done there at 1.759, that is super low spinning. So what we'd see, and you might have seen with mic shots, it goes a mile if you get it right. If you don't get it right though, I'd be a little bit concerned I might lose a bit of accuracy. And as you can see from some of my shots, I do need that help, okay? So yeah, for me, out of that quick review, quick test of which is the lowest spinning, Sub-Zero seems to win on this one. However, I've only hit a handful of shots. Remember, strike is quite important. But all those shots felt quite similar, which is probably best ball speed, TaylorMade. Combination for the two, the one that sits bang in the middle for me is the 266 TaylorMade M3. That's the one I'm going to play. I'm going to take it on the golf course in a little while and hit a few shots with it there as well. So just kind of remind you once again, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the quick video here, click like. Please subscribe, share it away. We're getting through a few videos at the moment, and I've got a few more course vlogs to come as well. You might have seen that. Have a little look at this one here. This is my took on Mike Newton on the golf course. It's definitely worth a watch. Once again, thanks again, and keep watching. We will see you all very soon.